Hey everybody, Sam and Megan here with another video of the Mariner Mall in Superior, Wisconsin. Actually, we're a native to this area, so I'd like to say we know a lot about this mall, but complete honesty, no one ever goes here. It's old school, outdated. The mall was built back in 1980, I believe, and the main years was through the 80s and 90s. That's booming. As you can see on our left here, we got an old school Sears. It's like the only one around. Very small. There's not much in there. There's only one way to get in there now because the other side's all fenced off. But as you can see, this is one of the entrances to the mall. It has a couple payphone areas that they took the payphones out, but yet one or two still remain throughout the mall. And I don't know if they actually work. I've never used a payphone before, which is funny because you would think for my age that I would have, but never. So I don't know when you pick it up if it's supposed to have a dial tone or if you have to actually put the quarter in. But as you can see up above here, there's old school 1980s lighting, and I find it really intriguing. You know, you won't see that too much. Here's a little map of the Mariner, which they don't really need a map because it's only one way in, down the hallway, and then you come back out again. It's not big by any means. This lighting area was actually the only one lit up. I think there's two more down the hallway, and those are completely blacked out. I did notice that they had these like smoking, like places where you could smoke, put your like receptacles. But I don't know why there was like a no smoking fainted picture on there, unless like it was a planter at one time, or when you had to stop smoking inside buildings, it just ended up being that they didn't want you to put cigarettes out in there, which I don't understand why they wouldn't just take the thing away in general, but I guess they wanted to keep that old 1980s feel. Here's Megan checking herself out. She's so cute. Back in this area where the bathrooms were down this long corridor, I believe those were like mailboxes for like the businesses that were there once upon a time. Further we go down, the more it's just looks like call centers and offices that are completely empty. I know there's a lot of paperwork on windows saying if you want to lease out a spot in the mall, but I don't know why you would ever want to lease out a spot at this mall. No one's ever in there. You get your occasional mall walkers, but other than that, nothing. I like the checkerboard siding on this hot dog. Little, I don't even know what you call this thing. Little hot dog venue they had in there at one time. Yeah, I can remember being really young going in there, and there wasn't that much people walking around. So a lot of these empty lots have a lot of just miscellaneous junk in them. I think they deem it as storage now or something. This was another spot, has a 1980s feel to it. They stopped turning the lights on down there. You would think it would have been motion activated, but I guess not. This is how outdated this place is. So I believe there used to be a theater down here, but I don't even know where the entrance was to it. I've never been to it. As you can see, the neon lights are out. Or if those are even neon. Or they shut it off because the theater's not there working anymore. But this restaurant was actually still in operation. They had lights turned off in half of the building. The other half, there was like a receptionist lady or a greeter waiting inside the restaurant. But like I said, nobody was in there. Plus, I think because of the COVID, people aren't out eating right now. You know, they don't want to get sick and die from this pandemic, so. This was another spot that just had tons of paperwork on the windows saying if you wanted to lease out one of the lots for your business, you can. I don't see anybody doing that anytime soon. I believe that right in front of us, that glass window area, I believe that was a J.C. Penney at one time. Don't hold me to it, but I believe there was like a big anchor store in there at one time, but it's not there no more. I couldn't really find anything else on it besides Yonkers on the way other side of the mall was one of the big anchors that held that mall together, but they went out of business like 2-3 years ago. So the only thing really left holding this place together would be the Sears. And that about sums it up. So I hope you enjoyed our video. Thank you.